Take that, take that.
Oh, it's already too loud.
Yeah.
Oh!
Where's on a wall?
All right, go back.
Oh my god.
Keep going. Yeah, we're good.
That gave me anxiety. He almost went over the edge and died.
I don't know if he would have died or if he would have just been like grievously injured.
It would have for sure been traumatic. He wouldn't have had a fun time.
No, not a fun time.
He may not have come back up.
But kayakers are crazy.
Oh, they are.
Like,
they
like
do.
they like search for like rapids and then just like do that thing where they stay in the rapids and like do flips and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I'm sure he'd be more or less fine. Like maybe a little bit of head trauma, but the instincts kick in at some point.
Yeah.
You're like, whoosh.
He clearly wasn't an adventurer because he was not looking to fall down that waterfall.
That's true. I mean, not many people would, and that's not even like a waterfall. Waterfall is like a man-made like dam.
Yeah.
What do you call those?
A dam.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow, I thought it was just gonna be the person in the road. There's a lot going on here. Somebody is whipping down a cottage road in a heavy snowstorm, which I do not recommend, you know, for any reason, really. And they come across this person. If they didn't see this person fast enough, they would not have been able to slam on their They would not have been able to slam on their brakes. They would have skidded right over the individual. But they're a good Samaritan. They're being careful, and they stopped their car just in time for this haunted woman to jump and slap their car in the face. My goodness, that's what you get for being safe on the road, I guess. Just avoid all those country roads in the wintertime, if at all possible. And if not, throw the chains on the tires, folks.
It wasn't even the impact, it was him screaming. That freaks me the out. Like that I could handle. Whatever fell on him, the tree or whatever, that was fine. It was like, that was whew.
Brief moment of looking around and surveying the area, the cameraman jumps into the water. The camera is struck by the water almost immediately, and it's hard to make out anything for a few seconds. We then see bubbles before he resurfaces. He looks up at where he jumped, and his friends are standing watching him. However, one of them is pointing to his left.
God.
It takes a moment to make it out, but the man is shouting, "Shark!"
No!
The camera operator dives
God.
back down while still
No
filming
way.
and sees a
No
large
way.
shark emerge from the distance,
No.
and it's coming right towards him. Even though he's underwater, you can hear his dread as he starts to scream and panic. The shark, however, seems only interested in scaring him away, and it succeeds.
Ah! Wait. It's not big enough.
That's what she said.
Oh, I didn't even cut through it. Okay.
Oh no, that's terrifying. Oh, I think the helium's just not, oh, it's kind of working. That's terrifying. I think that's, but also sharks are actually more curious than anything. And I love that you can slowly get like the decline. Like sharks are more curious. I read this article yesterday about a woman who like headbutted a shark and the shark was like, what? Because if you just like approach them full on and go like, what's up, I'm here, they don't really care. Don't know why. Interesting though, right?
A pretty rare incident because like not a lot of people actually ever want to see this actually happen. So this is what makes this video so shocking. It's actually he was able to catch it on like a dash cam sort of thing. It was airplane getting struck, which is also pretty awesome if you guys ask me.
It's awesome. Can you imagine being on the plane?
Ow!
He's like,
ow! Ooch!
oh.
Ow! Zappy! Ow! I've been microwaved in this plane.
I like he's like, it's pretty awesome if you ask me. Yes, it's the person not.
It is like really like on like a base level. That's an awesome image.
It's an amazing image if you're looking at it.
Awesome.
Yes, but can you imagine being one of the people on the plane in a storm and then you know the lightning just hit you? And
I think they've engineered the plane to be fine.
But planes are scary. Like I think every time I board a plane, I have to visualize myself dying in it with everyone around me, because I think every time I fly, the chances of me dying on a plane are increasing.
Big metal coffin.
Yeah, it literally, like, how the is it flying? Like, it baffles me. So one day I'm gonna be on a plane that doesn't survive.
いや、出ない方がいい。出ないよ、出ないよ、出ない方がいい。絶対出ない方がいい。
Oh my gosh. Ooh. I think the scariest part of that video was whatever that beep was. I'm assuming this is an earthquake, and a pretty crazy one at that. It's shaking the whole parking garage and all the cars in it. Really testing out the shocks, making sure. My goodness, that would be terrifying. I would hope that parking garage was constructed with the utmost of care. Otherwise, you're getting buried under tons and tons of concrete. Good luck out there.
That's real.
Oh. That's real. That's weird. It was like some kind of poltergeist went in his car and was like.
I want to know what happened in that car. He's probably like, and
I bet that guy died of fright.
It's just footage of a man cycling around some lovely scenery and a nicely laid out concrete path. Later, however, the cyclist crosses a bridge and something jumps in the frame, causing him to swerve and correct his bike to avoid it. The cyclist is slightly taken aback, but pretty much continues on his merry way as he can't see anything behind him. After having a look at the footage, there is what appears to be a monkey-like creature jumping down in front of his bike.
Yeah, that was like definitely a monkey.
There was much speculation surrounding this video, however, as when the clip was slowed down, the animal definitely resembles the look of a monkey, but upon closer inspection, seems way bigger than an average monkey and also lacking a lot of body hair.
So monkeys change size, monkeys grow at different paces. Could be a baby monkey, could be an older monkey, could be a mid-sized monkey. Like, that's definitely a monkey, clearly, but that still would terrify me if I was biking. I'm like the worst jumper. I mean, I think I'd be a really cool, like, supervillain, or, not supervillain, no, like superhero. I'd always be like on my guard, but realistically I'm just like, whoa, what? Get scared by a bee. Check out Bumblebee.
Oh, it's a dog. Hello, puppy.
Is this the dog attached to the GoPro himself? Oh,
This dog saw Bigfoot.
Is that Bigfoot or a person?
If it was a person, who would care?
Well, first of all, who would care? The dog is literally filming moments himself. He's attached a GoPro to his own back.
You think the dog put the GoPro
Yeah.
on? The dog chose to tie it up there this morning?
Yeah, there's no owner with him.
He put in the micro SD card and hit record?
Yes. Exactly that.
Yeah,
and now
okay.
he's on a walk through the woods and he's seen a person. He's like, whoa. And then he put the circle around the person because he's like, whoa, did you see that? To a dog, that's scary.
Holy smokes, what is going on here? So they're at a forest fire and the fire truck is in hardcore reverse and doesn't seem to notice the car behind it, which I'm assuming is either a much smaller car or another fire truck. Either way, bad news for everyone involved. You gotta be careful out there. I guess the smoke gets to your head, but boy, you're out there fighting fires and then you run your buddies over because you're not looking behind you. Yikes.
Reverse.
Yeah, man,
Get
like,
the out
go
there.
one of two ways.
Get
Very fast.
Oh. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I was so on edge. I was waiting for her to jump into the windshield or something.
That's even weirder though. She just
kind of
went down for a nap.
Sunk away. She was like, okay.
Check your car as you're going over. She's like,
That
you're
was-
good.
That was.
No.
He walks towards
No.
the hallway, and as he gets
I hate
closer,
this
you can
guy.
see what's making that slamming noise. It's a red door down at the end of the hallway. It's opening and closing shut on repeat with no end in sight. As the cameraman gets closer and closer, your heart starts beating faster and faster. And then suddenly the door stops slamming. The lights flicker on and then off completely.
I can't. That was scary right at the beginning, and then I heard like, and the door is opening. I just can't. I mean, like, no. I just get annoyed by his voice. He's obviously doing really great and he's super successful and that's awesome. Everybody's got their thing. Some people on this channel hate me. It's the same thing, right?
It was a bit murky, and it didn't allow the officer to spot the car, so Max went down and recorded everything with his GoPro. The car was finally removed, and soon enough they found out that the car belonged to Janet Ferris, a 70-year-old woman who went missing back in 1992. She disappeared on the way to her niece's wedding, and her family never heard back from her again. Surely it was relieving to the family to finally learn what had happened.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
I guess that was caught on GoPro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just impressive for that amount of time from 1992 until whenever this was filmed. No one knew a car was down there.
Yeah.
That's what shocks me. It's like, surely someone, like, people go swimming in this lake. Surely, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
I don't want
Maybe not like right beside the road though. Maybe they're like off a beach somewhere else, you know?
Truth, because you can't go skinny dipping by the road. Those are law-breaking things.
Motorists will get distracted by
And then
your
they
by
crash.
your naked body.
And then you're put in prison for, what's it called? Involuntary manslaughter.
Wow.
And then, but then you've got to go through a whole trial of knowing you've killed someone because you were in the nude.
Girl. Now, a lot of people have said that this particular girl has taken bath salts, which apparently continue into some sort of crazy zombie state. But imagine seeing this on the road.
Wow. Yeah, no, she is on something. This poor woman out in the middle of nowhere, just hot footing it to wherever her destination is. You know, like I'd feel bad and want to give the person a ride, but you also don't know how volatile they may be. And that zombie thought, it's always going to be in the back of your brain. You're like, is this person patient zero for the zombie apocalypse? And by picking them up in my car, would that be putting me at the forefront of the zombie invasion? Will I get bit? Will I get scratched? Will I have to blow somebody's brains out? I don't know. Is it worth the risk? Maybe if you got like a truck, you like sit in the flatbed and don't move. But otherwise, I don't know what you're supposed to do in a situation like this.
Ooh, what the f is that?
That was so fast.
That was so
person?
fast. One more time. I missed it. Was it like, I'm starting to think maybe it's someone jumping off the bridge.
Unfortunately, I'm like, yeah, they look pretty,
That looks, yeah, I guess it is a scary thing on camera. Maybe someone leaping. That's horrible. That's
I think
kind
they
of
went
sad.
back. I think I've seen the full version. I think they go back and no one's there. But I don't think they found anything of people jumping.
Oh, thank God. Well, I hope it's a ghost. Like, I'm praying it's a ghost.
Yeah,
not
I've never
someone-
thought, yeah, but
Yeah.
hopefully it's a demon.
Pray to God it's not a real person jumping off the bridge. That's sad.
In this footage, he claims that these stick crosses that he's come across in the woods indicate where the witch he encountered is living. He says there's logs in this wooded area and ceremonial things, although none of that is shown. Then he points out the strangest thing, a teepee made of sticks. As he's filming the teepee, something sets him on edge. He pans around and off to the left stands a woman with jet black hair dressed in white. She's unmoving, but
Where?
her presence there is unnerving enough to make the
Oh,
YouTuber
weird.
hightail it out of there.
Creepy. That's super creepy. Hightail it out of there. That's super creepy, dude. That's a creepy video to find. I wouldn't go there in the first place. Would I? I would be like, oh, there's a creepy witch in that forest? Guess I'm not going in there.
See the woman stacking shelves and organizing the items within each shelf. Randomly, she takes this massive tumble and drops all the bottles and items she is holding. She was luckily unharmed by this, but was definitely feeling a little sore after such a nasty.
Ouch.
I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I thought something sinister was about to happen, but
Tripped and fell.
The scary moment is that she fell. People fall all the time.
Reaching for the vitamin water and lost her balance.
I trip all the time coming up the stairs. There's steep stairs, and sometimes you forget how steep they are, so I don't always bring my foot up high enough, and I do that thing where you kick the step and then you fall down.
Yeah, and you kick forward.
I do that once a day in this studio. So, I mean, if someone had a GoPro, I would be on here.
That's a steep driveway. Very steep. You put the parking brake on, right? Is it gonna go backwards? Wait, what? What? I was so convinced that the driver was gonna like turn the car off, get out, and then realize that they didn't put it in park properly and just watch it roll away down the street. But no, maybe they thought they were in reverse or something. They just gassed it, jumped off of their driveway. I mean, it's the perfect shape for a ramp. My goodness, that poor little Fiat down on the street just got absolutely smudged, and whoever their neighbor is, their car took a little bit of a ding on the bumper too. I mean, at least the person looks like they're pretty well-to-do, pretty wealthy. They can pay off all these damages.
Holy
this little floating blanket.
I mean, looking at that, it kind of actually looks like someone's jacket.
By itself, just there.
By itself, just floating on its own. It's a glitch in the matrix.
Just
Someone
walk up.
might be there. We just can't see them.
Just walk up and kind of put yourself in the jacket.
Yeah, it's the invisible man. That's creepy as f.
That's really creepy. Can we see it again? This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. This makes no sense.
The f. There's not even any trees or branches around. So that's just floating for fun. That makes no sense.
It's not CGI either. That's pretty...
That's legit. That's real life.
Angled towards the kitchen area of his home, the footage shows the oven door in the far end of the room falling slowly open. Maybe the poltergeist wants to cook something. Then closer to the camera, a door to the right opens. Next, inexplicably, a chair falls over onto the floor. This is not the first poltergeist video captured by Mellowbird. This YouTuber's house seems to be extra creepy. As a number of the commenters note, many in the comments section suggest that the uploader have his home blessed, but most are just freaked out about all the paranormal activity.
I would just be freaked out about the danger of the oven, you know? And I've kind of talked about this in a video before, what if ghosts are just trying to be a little bit more human? They're just trying to return to something that they're familiar with, and maybe that ghost has been staring at that oven for weeks trying to get it to move with its mind. You know, like Patrick Swayze in Ghost? Yeah, exactly. He's just come on, move the penny, move the penny, move the penny, but move the oven so it can put it its imaginary chicken, cordon bleu chicken into the oven, because that's what they did. That's what they enjoyed the most doing when they were alive.
Ooh, volcano?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's right there. They're bye. Oh. Oh, is that, or is it?
Gosh.
Is it a dust storm or?
Or do you think it is a minor volcanic eruption?
Yeah, I can't tell now what it was, because it looked for sure like a volcanic eruption.
And they're hiking too, they're up a mountain or something.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Holy smokes, hopefully there wasn't any lava coming out.
Because I think if it was a volcanic eruption, they would have run with speed. I wouldn't be filming, I would be rolling.
How fast can you run down a mountain?
I would throw
with a large group of people.
Oh, I forget the group. I would throw myself to roll down. Yeah, and then I would outroll the lava.
Outroll the lava?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that.
I can do it. I'll
Lava's
show you.
quick.
I'll show you.
Lava's burny.
I'm faster than lava.
Oh, shoot! What is that? That's like something out of Looney Tunes. That's like when the piano falls from the roof and crushes somebody. Holy smokes! Like I've seen those signs in the street. They're like, oh, watch for falling ice, watch for falling snow, not watch for falling concrete slabs. That guy was so lucky that snow came first, and he was kind of got caught off guard by it. Because if he was still brushing snow, he would have been a pancake. No maple syrup.
Cool.
Grooving. Where did that car come from? What the? What the hell? That messes with my head more than you can know. Like, where the hell did that car come from? That didn't exist.
That's my worst nightmare when I'm turning left. I'm like, oh, please don't be a phantom car just appearing. That's crazy.
It's like broken through some kind of portal. It's come from a different dimension. Like, that's weird. One more time.
Okay, 1, 2. Nothing's going through there. They have an advanced screen. This car's in the way currently. No.
It doesn't exist. The car doesn't exist.
No.
That's.
This guy almost, did he hit his brakes? He did. Okay.
That's so weird. That's weird. That messes with my head.
Yeah.
That's not a real car, yet it's a real car.
The fact that guy reacted and like
oh my
stopped.
god, I would have just crashed. I would have been like, what the
That's
I would have
weird ghost
accelerated into that car.
In May of 2012, shows the rocky dirt trail beneath his tires, sometimes surrounded by tunnels,
Voice, man.
other times trailing beneath old wood bridges. Just as the bicyclist meanders over a little bridge between a gate, the rattler attacks. He's easy to miss as he blends in with the sand, but Soda Paps aims his GoPro down to get a good shot of the slithering serpent. He notes in the comments, yes, I was wearing the helmet and leaned in real close to get this shot.
Why did you do that? I hate that got me. I hate that got me. I love snakes, but they're so unpredictable. Well, at the same time, I understand why snakes are really unpredictable, or just animals in general, because they are literally faced with life and death decisions every single day. So they're constantly on their guard. They don't have their earbuds in as they're walking, because they don't have that, because why would they? Like, poor guys. That's a tough life. It's a tough life. Don't really need it.
Oh my god. Oh no.
This is an assault on the senses.
Oh my god. They're
There's so
everywhere.
many, and they're so well camouflaged. Good for them. Wow, that was a whole lot all at once.
I felt like we were tricked for a second, where it was like, all seemed fine at first, and I was like, what's this noise? And then, boom, like 20 snakes hitting you in the face.
So many snakes, so many noises, and really and truly, like, they are well camouflaged. Like, going into this video, I had no idea what we were looking at. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's grass, oh yeah, it's dirt. Oh no, there's a pile of snakes, a literal mound of snakes.
Thailand syrup in 2 province. Let's watch the clip and see what you guys think. As you can see, the car's driving along when suddenly, a man seems to suddenly appear out of thin air. The man appears too fast. The vehicle is unable to stop in time, and it races on ahead. Some viewers have even pointed out that it almost looks like the car drives right through the man.
Is there sound that we can hear that isn't this man narrating? Because then we'll know for sure whether they drove right through the man or not. If we hear, whoa, then we know he didn't drive right through him, he drove right over him. It's hard to say with this. We don't know what what the draw distance in real life is. We don't know if he's rendered in yet, if he's popped up. That's nuts. He sort of just like appeared out of nowhere. Was he standing there the whole time and they just didn't see him because like it was dark, or is it a real like ghostly appearance? Oh my god! Back up, back up, back up!
Holy sh**. They in like some kind of monsoon? Like what the f***? Those are some big boy trees. Those aren't
You don't even
small
have time
trees.
to back up. You're just like,
No. Like they had to sit there and die for a sec. Like those trees fell on them. That's like what does that?
would you gun it? Would you try and gun it, or would you like?
I would reverse so fast. It'd be like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious.
Once he was by a computer, he decided to have a look at what footage might be on the SD card. What he found is pretty shocking. The footage is creepy and satanic looking, and then cuts to a guy holding what looks like a human skull. Creepier than the actual found video are the YouTube video comments. It seems that his subscribers are genuinely worried that they have watched cursed footage and have been writing comments like, "God forgive me," and "protect everyone who watched this video." Is it fake, or did this guy actually come across cursed satanic footage on a GoPro?
I don't know, bro. What is it that they say on TikTok? I don't claim any of this negative energy. I mean, guys, for anyone who ever watched The Ring, you know that movie's not real, right? It's probably fine. It was probably someone trying to make a music video. There's weirder things we've seen on MTV. Who knows, you know?
Oh my god! Oh my god.
What? She wasn't wearing her seatbelt.
Safety first, folks. Come on.
Idiot. Put your seatbelt on. Like, she's lucky. If that had been a big crash, she could have gone through, like, the windshield.
It's true.
Be careful.
Minor one. Them airbags didn't go off.
No.
Although her hat and glasses were in disarray.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet you her glasses broke on her face, and then both of her eyeballs were bleeding down her cheeks.
Definitely.
Bleeding blood out of her eye sockets. She was weeping plasma.
This scary episode in February of 2012. As you can see, it's a foggy day with limited visibility ahead. That is until you spot two sets of headlights heading towards the driver occupying both lanes.
Oh my god.
One of the truckers had attempted to pass the other and was now in the dash cam driver's lane, predicting a terrible incident waiting to happen. One of the opposite coal truck drivers slows down, veering off the roadway and onto the hard shoulder. The other doesn't seem to move out of the way, and this slide is still the expert trucker who manages to thread the needle and make it through.
Wow. That's what you need for dashcam. You need to get that guy's license plate. Homie who was trying to do the passing maneuver. Never in low visibility should you try to pass somebody on a 2-lane highway. That's insanity right there. Never, ever, never would I even imagine doing that. And then this guy's a trucker. Whoever you hit will die. Like, there's no doubt about it. If you're in a big wheel, boy, that thing is going to flatten some folks.
The best tyres in the world if you're going to start doing that sort of shit. What are you doing? What was this car doing? Where's it gone?
What?
Okay.
What car? What? One more time, what car? Was there a car in the beginning?
I think.
Hold on, one more time.
The best tyres in the world if you're going to start doing that sort of shit. What are you doing?
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see it. I see the end of it.
What's this car doing? Where's it gone?
Yeah, that's creepy as
okay.
That's weird. It's so subtle, but you see the back of the car.
And you don't see it through the bushes or anything.
No, it's just like the ass, the car ass. The ass of the car.
That thick ass sticking out.
It was a thick ass, but it disappeared. I don't know how such a thick ass would disappear.
At first, we see footage of a bunch of guys on a fishing trip with plans to catch halibut. But as they lower their GoPros into the murky depths, we see a giant octopus up close and personal. The octopus gets caught on the fishing hook, and the footage of its struggle is so clear, the creature practically touches the camera. Luckily for the octopus, the fisherman freed it from the hook and tossed it back into the ocean where it belongs.
Good. Oh man, I would be so excited. Oh, I would be so excited. I know octopus are so cool. They're so interesting in the way they function, and they're really curious. And I would love to see one, meet one in person. That's so interesting. I love that. Okay, that's the neatest thing so far. Ooh, that just tickles my tentacles.
Uh-oh.
Got it, man. Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door? What's happening? Oh shit, they crashed. Oh, I can feel the air. Oh, I felt like they dropped because it felt like everyone just went, I could feel like the, what do you call it, like the pressure or them just like What's it called when you just like float just down?
Gliding?
Gliding, you know, or when a plane like turns off its engines and it just goes.
No, nosedive?
Nosedive. It felt like I felt like I could feel that. That's what I thought was happening.
I thought they were gonna hit that tree and they were trying to like open the door so they could roll out or something.
I don't know what was happening.
Yet scary saving Live Trucking in May of 2017. Watch as a car driving alongside a semi-truck comes closer to loss of life than they likely ever imagined. As the two drive parallel down the highway, the semi is passing the vehicle when suddenly its cargo tips. The big raid goes up on his left wheels. Those in the car must have been surprised to see the semi nearly toppling onto them, before the driver manages to return the big raid to its regular balance. Although surprisingly scary.
How does that even happen? Was all of the cargo on one side? Was it like weighted there? Like you're transporting shovels and all of the metal ends are on one side and the handles are across the other? Like what's happening? Did his wheel hit that little like shoulder and that's what causes the tip a little bit? Oh my goodness. Imagine like not even, I bet you the family didn't even notice that the truck was gonna fall on them. I bet you that the trucker in there was just like, this is it. I'm just gonna close my eyes and let Jesus take the wheel. And if I land, I land, and if I die, I die. And that's where we are now.
Oh, no. I do not like that whatsoever. Like a mysterious person in a blanket appearing everywhere.
Oh, they're always so tall too. They're just so
always
tall and statuesque.
I prefer when people are short.
Yeah.
I don't know, because everyone's taller than me.
He thought that his dog was just having a great day out.
It's a dog.
It seems he may have stumbled across the notorious Bigfoot or the Sasquatch.
Or a guy in a rain
Legends
jacket.
of Bigfoot have been going strong for decades and are especially popular in the northern states of America. The video was uploaded to YouTube and originally watched by over 1 million people.
Whoa.
Now, I have to admit, it is pretty scary to watch. Since the original footage was uploaded in 2015, it has been continually re-uploaded, gaining millions more views. A lot of people are calling the footage a hoax because of the dog's complete lack of reaction.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like a guy in a raincoat with a hat. What do you think, Chris?
Kind of is, but
it looks like... does it? I think it looks like a guy with a raincoat and a hat just on a hike. And the dog's like, la la la, la 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 la. That's what the dog's thinking as it's walking. Like, la la la, sniffing there, sniffing here. What's that? Ooh, it's a person. Like, that's probably what. If it was Bigfoot, the dog would probably be like, whoa. And do that thing that dogs do where they're just like, pop.
Oh no. That engine doesn't sound like it's holding up.
Oh. Oh.
Into the farm? No, into the tree.
Oh.
Are we just gonna watch it again?
Apparently. I mean, it was impactful enough the first time. Right in the tree.
Crikey.
Do you think they're fine? Do you think they survived that because of the tree? Or do you think the branches went in?
That's a good question.
You never know.
The camera's fine. The camera didn't really seem to.
GoPros could survive the end of the world.
That's true. GoPros are like Game Boy, like the original Game Boys.
Exactly.
Just, you can toss them into a volcano, they'd be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You put it in a black hole, we'll find out what's on the other end.
Yeah. Oh! What? What's going on here? It looked like a little kid in a snowsuit at first, but then it was like somebody in like it looked like a police jacket. Like they had like the bomber jacket on with the police insignia on it. I don't know.
That's me when I'm late for work.
Oh my god.
Oh, never mind.
I don't like that. I don't like them. Oh my god.
There's so many!
Oh! That is What the are they doing?
I kind of want to get like 7 of your friends and do this.
Of my friend? Yeah, I can spare a few.
I don't have that many, so.
Okay, yeah.
Are they going to like a secret board meeting?
It seems like it's some kind of up cult. What's in their briefcase?
I would try and blend in. I put on a suit and just like kind of walk fast behind them and be like, where are we going?
Swimming with his GoPro in Griffin Lake in British Columbia when he thought he spotted something strange below the water.
Car.
Later, he rewatched the footage he shot and showed it to his mom. He appeared to have filmed an overturned car. He called the authorities, and when Revelstoke Mounties showed up, he and his family took them out in their boat to show them the exact spot he had made the discovery. Max then dove into the water with his GoPro once again, and this time captured clear footage of the car. 3 days later, the Mounties returned with a dive team, and the vehicle was pulled up from the murky depths.
But no, the video ended too soon because I want to know what happened. I hope there wasn't any people inside. That's an awful way to go. That's an awful way to go. But if it does happen to you, make sure you wait. You have to like wait and stay calm until the water fills the entire car, and then you can open the door. Because if you try and open the door with the water rushing in, it won't open because the pressure is too great. But when it equalizes, you're going to be safe. Fun fact, safety tips with Rachel that I learned from Mythbusters when I was growing up because it was a great show.
Oh. He's going to be rolling down this mountain.
He's so ready too.
Snow's going to break away. Oh.
Hot start, hot start.
Oh.
Oh shoot, like immediately.
Yeah. Damn. It was like there wasn't a clear path. It looked like he hit some kind of rock in between. And then he was just
so much
gone.
snow gave way and he was just with it.
Bye. He was probably alright. The snow probably crushed his fall and then crushed him.
Yeah.
And then someone will have dug him out.
They got the camera.
Yeah.
They left his body.
Exactly.
What? What are those? Are those locusts? Is this a swarm of locusts predicting the end times? That's crazy. At first I thought it was fish falling from the sky and I thought that'd be hilarious. But if we're talking locusts here, that's nasty. That's gonna be a very difficult thing to scrub off of later. You're gonna go to the car wash, they're gonna say, no, leave, we're not dealing with that. I mean, that's the biblical end times, isn't it? When you see all those lovely crunchy bugs swarming through, you know, picking people, picking people's bones dry. That guy's lucky he was in a truck. If he was walking or on a bike or in a convertible, those locusts would have eaten the flesh from his bones and left him a skeleton driving, which admittedly would be a cool thing to be, but I don't know if anybody wants to die for that.
Oh, come on.
Hell no. Oh, the sound makes it worse.
Yeah.
That was horrible. I did not like that.
It's like a crab man just doing a crab walk.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of humanoid living in the sewer or wherever they are. Is it outside? Or is it in a tunnel? I can't tell where I am.
Both terrifying. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Oh my god, why are you touching it like that? Stop
Or
it.
why?
Oh, and there's people watching. Why is this happening? Oh my god, it's out.
Did it get somebody?
I don't know.
Oh my lord.
So that's-
What were they all doing there?
Apparently this is like a show.
Snakes?
Yeah.
Snakes?
Wherever they are.
And you're like right there. Like you are at the edge of the ring. There is no protection other than this man who's been dragging snakes around by their snake bodies.
You couldn't pay me enough to go to something like this. You couldn't pay me any amount of money. Any. You could actually, I would give you money for me not to go.
Would you rather be in that room or near those snakes in the ground?
Neither. I'd rather be dead.
Oh. Is that it? Oh, here we go. I was gonna say if it was just, they showed the replay of the roll falling over like 5 times. I just assumed that was the whole video. Like, okay, you guys obviously didn't put it up very stably, you know? Something like that, bound to fall over. But then the drawer opened. So there's a ghost in there pushing things over, opening drawers, or there's somebody on the other side of the wall just like hitting it with a sledgehammer or something. But I would assume the noise would then tip them off to that.
Whoa.
Oh, what? What is happening? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh.
God, man, when people stand on the road.
I'm just not sure what was happening there, but I didn't like any part of it.
No.
Like, arrows pointing to things, people in the road. Just like go home. That's what I say to them. I say, go home. You've clearly got your pajamas on.
Yeah.
You don't belong here.
No, you go get tucked in. You're 80% there.
Yep, exactly.
Stand in the middle of the road, you weirdo.
Oh no. Man, run. Man, run. Run,
Please
all
notice.
of you. Why are you all meandering around?
They were like, oh, it's fine,
God.
it's fine.
Bye. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. Ah! Get them. Get them. Oh my god, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Get them. Are they just gone now? Forever?
One with the ocean.
Literally, the tide, it pulled them out so fast. Is that the tide or the current? Like, whichever, but the
That's tide, yeah.
tide took him. If you see that coming at you, you don't just like stroll towards it or like stroll away.
They just
you
assumed
run.
it would like stay at like ankle level or something, right? Like they saw it start, they're like, no, it's fine.
God, that's dumb.
That was incredible. Watching the person in the white jacket float away, they just kind of like, they're like resigned to their fate. They were
It
just
did
floating
seem
away like a piece of driftwood.
It was like they had accepted their,
Riding a water
accepted their
slide.
fate. Bye, world.
This is the lazy river of life. There's a lot going on there, a lot of noises. Were those tires screeching or was that the ghost making a terrible ghastly wail? I don't know. I would react the same way probably, just screaming at the top of my lungs as I try to narrowly avoid the person covered in a sheet walking across the road. But, you know, I think you could be a little quieter maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, snowy.
That. I knew something was coming. I knew it.
Broke my own finger behind my back. I'm like,
that was scary. I don't like that.
the snow makes it so much scarier. I don't know why.
That's gonna happen to you tonight.